You know, lots of history between these two teams, as you would know. And with Scam Yopaj did come from that team. They've played around with a lot of those players before.
Problem is, Enryu and Jing are going to make their way over now, and they might get caught out here in this Mars IO. You'd probably rather go for the IO if you can, but either way, you should have enough damage with the shackles out. They've got plenty of control here for Enryu, as he does get a nice God's Rebuke, but it won't matter. First blood to go the way of Japoi. That's a great start for that mid-invoker straight off the bat. Well, naturally, you are going to have some contest over these water rooms. Diapage going to move in with the EMP, but Avatar mode already lacking mana. Won't really take too much damage, and we'll be able to take the water rune away. Avatar still going to have to run, though. Tims, he does land the shackles, but with Jing right behind him, surely he is going to be okay, though. Never mind. Aether Shock is there, and Jing, he only had tangos for regen.
But he has had a very strong lane to enable that, so I don't mind this at all for Asta. He is still finding that farm, and again, they just can't pin him down with levels up now.
Avatar getting caught out again, it seems like, as this time Jing will be there again to help, but it's not going to matter. He's going to zip away in the mid lane. Tims now may get caught out as a bang. We'll be there with the Nightmare, but Chapoy's going to try and move in to help out. Problem is, he doesn't really have any spells or mana to commit here, but Tims is going to go for the shackles and just delay things out as much as possible. But it seems like he has accepted the fact that he is going to die. So he will eventually blink and TP. Back top lane, there might be another fight to break out as Jackie's moved in. Two-man Chrono immediately up as they'll try to aim down the IO. Jing, completely out of mana, still going to be able to relocate though, but he can't get the tether off. He can't get the tether off. Relocate's going to be cancelled anyway, and that should be 2 to drop. They will get Enryu down, and eventually with the overgrowth, they'll be able to secure the IO.
And they can kind of just build up now. Midas up and Yopaj as well, Mike. So his farm's escalating. BKB rush for him to scroll down bot, though.
Yeah, nice Bean's grip. Great setup there from a Bang, and if there's a Bane player you want to keep an eye out for, it is a Bang. This man, he plays a fantastic Bane, and
now he's keeping up almost with Jackie and Yopaj. So the Kai is coming through. Again, with an IU, you don't need too much on the Storm to really get the ball rolling in.
They'll find Skem. Not the biggest kill, but it's something here for OB.NEON, and Avatar, I'm sure, will be very, very satisfied with that.
Enryu is making his way around. Remember, there is the relocate for the Storm to get right on top of this.
Top lane, a Bang, gonna be caught, but he'll tank the gank here for Asta. So eventually they will get the Bane. Asta still trying to push that top tier 1, but now the overgrowth comes in. Skem looking to set up, but do they have a Hex? Do they have a Shackle? Not quite, as Enryu does move his own way in, and now with the relocate, they might try to force the fight, as Tims will be targeted on the Shaman, but a great Hex out onto the Storm, as Enryu, he'll drop in the Mars. They have no way of protecting, and now with Jackie here, they'll even find a second.
With the IO relocate, so not the best blink reveal from Neon. Boom managing to outmaneuver them for that defense in top tier 1. They might get Yopaj on bot though. Ooh.
Oh, that's a great tornado from Yopaj as Avatar mode's going to keep going, but Tims is around to help. So they do have Jing around to boot. Yopaj, he'll drop the EMP, and now the Hex is out. Fiend's Grip being committed onto Tims. Just get rid of the Shaman, but have a deafening blast. Yopaj still going to run his way out as FBZ will move his way in. A Bang will be targeted here on this Bane, and eventually will drop as they are unable to save. All these rotations do end up being a 1-for-1. Either way, Boom looking for a bit more, but unable to find it. Meanwhile, top lane Jackie going against Asta on this AM. Doesn't have the Chrono to commit. In fact, it looks like he did commit it, and he gets nothing out of it. Back down to bot lane, Enryu on the Mars, gonna try and set up, but he is completely on his own.
Yeah, just no backup for that fight. Not quite ready to commit on Neon now, and Boom are just constantly playing aggressive despite not having any big angles. They find Asta again.
Yeah, they do. It's so hard playing AM into a good Shadow Shaman, and Tims, he's one of the best in the region, John. Makes it very, very difficult for Asta, who just picks up his Battle Fury. There certainly is, John. They're moving in onto Avatar mode. Jing is around. Avatar, he'll go for a zip out. Tims, though, does have the blink up. And who do you want to aim first? Looks like they might have to settle for the IO. And they will. Hex is there. That'll be Jing to drop. Nice easy pick off there for FBZ. He'll pick up his 5th kill of the game so far on this Razor. And it seems like OB.NEON still not in a position where they're comfortable to try and fight back.
On the top side, nothing at all down bot, and they can slowly pressure onto that tier 3 as well if they want to.
Avatar mode. Got that tornado, but is going to be able to zip away. Problem is now wards have been dropped, and they want the tier 3 tower. No Aegis up, but who the hell cares? Boom Esports. They haven't fought in a long time, so they just want to move in as the BKB is out now. Jackie does avoid the spear, and now the chrono. He's caught the storm, but the Fiend's Grip is there a bang. Gonna put a stop to all the damage coming in through that chrono as they do focus down Jackie, but now the overgrowth into the Chaos Meteor. It's a lot of damage out. Avatar, he's still alive, but Tims will keep holding him down on that storm as he tries to zip away. In the meantime, they've got FBZ on the Razor, so maybe OB.NEON can keep fighting. They will lose the IO. As Avatar's going to move back in now on the Storm, but another big shackles out onto the anti-mage disaster. Needs to blink out, needs to get back to the fountain, and boom, esports. They'll just keep going after the bot racks. Nothing ever changed. Back into that dire jungle they go. I suppose you're just happy right now as OB.NEON that you forced the rotations out from Boom. But they're still going to knock the front door down. Asta, gotta be careful. Enryu gonna move in. Fiend Rip out on the Invoker. Maybe they can start with Chapoy, but no, the BKB's there. Arena, it's caught nobody, and now the Overgrowth comes in. Skim, he caught every single hero as they completely bash up Asta. He can't move. He couldn't even move out. They got the IO, and they probably have Enryu to boot. So he is trying to run, but there is no running. Chapoy will chase him down with the Deafening Blast, and eventually, in the tree line, they will be able to catch him. What do you do? A Bang will hand the tip over. 3 for nothing. And Boom Esports, they've had enough. Roshan's up in about a minute 10, John, so you may as well just play it safely and wait for that Roshan. OB.NEON, though, they're going to force a 5-man smoker. They've got to get this wing going. They don't really have many buybacks right now on OB.NEON as FBZ's going to run right into him. Enryu, he'll try to go after the Void, but the BKB's there. They cannot lock him down. In the meantime, Skem may go down, but now the Chrono into the Cataclysm is out. Asta, he'll be relocated out of there by Jing, but the rest of the team is just stuck as they've moved back in. Jackie, he does actually go down to the Void. It's not a bad kill here for OB.NEON as they're going to keep trying, but Overgrowth is there by Skem now and Asta. Oh, he says it all, John. A disappointment. 3 down. The smoke is not broken, but they see the wards down. Tims, they'll break the smoke. FBZ will be targeted. They'll force the BKB out, and they found the Shaman. That's a great start here for OB.NEON. It's now the Chrono. It's only core 1, and with the Fiend's Grip, they can't follow up. The IO relocate is there to boot. So a Bang's gonna drop, but they lost the Shaman as he has ball back, but now Enryu. He came back into the team fight. Asta trying to back out of there, but they can't. Oh, maybe they can. He does blink away, moving back in, but he's gone. Oh boy, Asta does end up dropping. He's got no buyback available. Now the secondary life for the Storm is gone, and they call the GG. A nice attempt for OB.NEON, but it's not quite good enough here, John.
Don't know if it's enough, and Enryu, it can be a decent lane against PA, but Jackie can always sit back with the dagger, and you said this is one of Jackie's best heroes as well. You used to see it a lot on Motivate Trust, and even on his time in T1, he was using this a couple of times as well.
Oh, bot rune, Skem may get first spotted if they can move in for the Shackles. Avatar mode, great body blocks out with the Orb Jaunt, and now with the tag team, they should have plenty of damage for this Abaddon kill. The Aquatic Shield is there, but it won't matter. They'll turn around, they'll get first blood, just as Boom Esports did in game 1.
You can't really run up, use the Remnant, use the Vortex by level 3, so it can be a little bit more passive, but you can farm pretty well here.
Look at the aggression right now into this Bloodseeker. John Jackie basically just needs one more dagger. He'll throw it out, one more right click will do it, and he's got it. Absolutely. I mean, Asta, he's a great aim player. As much as I hate the hero, John, he's doing a fantastic job. As bot lane once again, Skem gonna get taken down. Jing and Enryu just so effective in this offlane thus far. They're gonna try. There's a swarm out. Avatar gonna try and back himself out with a very nice phase shift, but Yopaj, he'll go for the dive in. It's gonna cost him his own life, but it won't matter. It's well worth it. The tips were coming out towards FBZ earlier from Asta, but it does seem like the Sand King's having a great time. It's now a Bang. He's gonna get caught out. Like I said, John, if Yopaj wants to pop the regen, which he does.
Again, Orb of Corrosion, just straight into Battle Fury. It's a lot faster than Vanguard into Battle Fury Disassembly. And they are making moves by.
Yeah, Rupture's out on Jackie. They're going to try and move in onto that PA, but Yopaj has rotated just in the nick of time to try and fight back as the Snowball is going to be there. Even an Orb to come through from the puck as the Dream Coil has been dropped. Still the PA surviving. We'll try and fight back. They finally take him down, but they'll lose Henry as Yopaj. He's going to keep going. Jing almost dropping, but not quite. Yopaj out of mana now. Is going to keep trying. Jing, he moved his way back in, but it is going to cost him. In the end, they do get the Phantom Assassin, but it does cost them 2 of their own. Both going the way of the Storm.
It definitely feels like an MKB game. You do want to focus in. onto that PA, it's going to be a massive issue. They are making moves on bot. Heavy commitment here from Neon.
And even heavier for Boom Esports as they move back in onto Enryu, but the Shackles and Bloodright are going to be out on the Storm. And Serpentwall's even being dropped. Yapaj, though, he's still alive and will zip away. Still zipping around. He'll go back in on a bang. He is not afraid at all. A double kill out for the Storm once again. As they wipe out 3.
Not quite enough burst, unfortunate there. Tim's going to be feeling pretty good, wasting a massive spell, and that could lead to a collapse.
Yeah, a bang. He'll drop the wards. He'll try his best to turn something around as FBZ. Just going to channel the epicenter. Just try to get something done. But it's a great trade for OB.NEON. They'll get the off-lane tanking and they'll look for more now. Avatar mode has joined in with the Dream Coil available, but he'll chase down the Storm. Instead, the rest will try to catch out Tims on this Weaver. That die jungle they go. Jing will be around to try and break any smoke attempt, but they are going to see Asta very soon, and they're looking for an epicenter into a burrow strike, and it looks like this anti-mage has been caught out with the vortex, but it's not enough yet. Asta is able to blink away, but Yapaj is still on the chase and will be able to finish off the job. Z might be able to break the smoke, but a long wraparound here from Jing, who does break it on himself. FBZ though, quick blink away, still the chase continues. Avatar mode is there with the Dream Coil, and Sentry is placed down into the Serpent Ward, and they should have plenty of damage, but now the turnaround is here. Yapaj is in again, onto a bang, onto Avatar mode. He'll just do it himself. Unstoppable here for the Storm as he's got Enryu on the Bloodseeker, and that'll be a 3-for-1. It just doesn't feel like they've had the real openings they've been looking for, and now maybe they could try to force the fight top lane, but immediately they've caught out a bang. That's so much control gone from that Shaman, and it doesn't feel like they can actually fight without him. They need a Bink to try and deal with Yapaj. Sorry about that, John. A bit of a close call there for Asta, but he's controlling himself. Love myself a neutral kill. It's bot lane. Oh, they've got the Bloodseeker again. This time, though, they're going to try and fight back, but there's no fighting. In Rod of Atos or not, Yapaj with the double damage is just pushing way too far ahead. With the Orchid and 3 nulls, he does whatever the hell he wants. Nobody's stopping.
Asta?
Gotta be careful, Asta. Blink away. The Swarm, though, is gonna land. But I highly doubt they go for a dive that deep. I think Boom are very happy with the way this game's gone. In fact, mid lane now, they've even got Avatar.
Ahead, everyone's reconnected. Very good news. So we're back into the game, and Asta's in a pretty compromised spot here if he's not careful.
Absolutely, he is, but he'll be able to blink away, no problem. Towards the south, though, I can't say the same for a Bink. He's gone. Enryu, currently being just chased down by Tims, and even he has a Rod of Atos up. They'll at least rupture up the Weaver, but he's got time-lapse available. He's just patiently waiting. Jing will move in. Snowball is there. Bloodright, no, it's not going to matter. Time-lapse is out, and FBZ will just chase down the Bloodseeker. Complete domination from Boom Esports this far.
For Roche, they've got the damage with Jackie, and they don't have Desolator or anything, so it's not ridiculously fast. You do have the bugs, so there's still some minus armor. There's still the Curse of Avernus to give you some boosted attack speed. And Neon have no good angles in. They don't have wards around the Roche pit. They could try to play with her puck. There's no blink for Avatar mode to really feel comfy and just initiating. And that's going to lead to secondary life for Jackie. So RPA, really good timing. BKB is up as Yopaj just kills everyone across the map.
Yeah, Yapaj just casually smurfing. You know, it's looked down upon, but what are you going to do? You're going to argue against it? The Weaver? They're onto Tims at least, and they will blow him up. Asta's not going to play around any longer. Just pops the Mana Void, gets the job done. Still trying to get that farm up on that AM, and it's still doing a decent job of it. Like, considering how the game state's gone, this AM is keeping up quite nicely.
Yep, he's number 3 in net worth. Not a bad spot at all. It's just everyone else is lagging behind for that, although.
Wow. Oh, here we go again. He'll jump in by himself, but a Snowball is going to be there back in onto the neutrals, or no, it was the Storm. Still Jackie. Jackie's going to have a jump in now by himself. Jing, he'll be gone. Bloodright is there. Jackie also ruptured up, will just stand his ground, as now Enryu will be chased down. Vortex will catch him out, and it seems like they've got another. Jackie will take care of it. Again, it's all on him this game. They found another mid lane. They're running right into Jing. They will buy some time with the Snowball, but it's only so much. Can they try to force a fight, though? Jackie may get silenced here, but they've already got the Tusk down, and it doesn't seem like OB.NEON feel confident.
No, it's not a comfy fight. You kind of want the Tusk with the saves. You've got the blink up on Jing, so the Snowball's a very big part of just holding these fights. Ooh.
Nice attempt from FBZ, but off the mark. Avatar mode. Quick hands there to be able to get himself out. Still, it seems like the T2 mid tower is just free pickings right now as Jackie just stands right behind, or rather in front of his team and just takes it. OB.NEON wrapping around, but it seems like they just want to avoid it. In fact, FBZ, he's going to find the puck and takes him down so easily. Gonna try and blink away, but which way do you blink? You'll go towards the left, but you blink right into the storm. His counter spell is going to be perfectly timed, but it may not matter as they get the vortex into the Burrow Strike. Tips are out from Tim's. 13k net worth advantage now, and to be fair to Astajon, he really had no good place to blink to.
It's a roughie. They
GG.
Yeah, they call it. Oh, okay. All right. Well, Mike, you know, you said it from draft.
Right.
You said it from draft, right? You're not gonna say it. You're not gonna say it. You're vindicated. All right. So
I knew I was right, John.
Neon, they went back to the AM.